Hello everybody, Tim Norris here, aka GreyElephant.
And Carmen Norris.
And welcome to a playthrough by GreyElephant Gaming. What do we have here?
Today we have the X-Men expansion for Legendary.
This one is close to my heart. X-Men has always been my favorite out of any comic book genre, whether, you know, DC, Marvel. You know, the thing is, even with the Avengers, they don't even hold... I love the Avengers movies. But we grew up, Carmen and I, together, married, and we would watch every single one of these X-Men cartoons together.
Yep, when we were dating too.
Yeah, and we have them all even on DVD, and it's just really cool to see this. So, when I got it, I was like, we've got to sit down, we've got to film this right away. So, we got one set up for you, a scenario that was our favorite.
Dark Phoenix.
That was our favorite moment during the cartoons.
Yeah.
It was full of emotion, it was full of action, and it was that real cool defining moment of what exactly was going to happen with the Phoenix. So, alright, here we go, guys. We're going to set this up, we're going to play through it, and we'll see if we can take down a goddess. Alright, everybody, here we are. We're going to be playing the new X-Men Legendary set, and of course I am joined by my beautiful bride.
Hello.
Hi. And we are going to be playing against the Dark Phoenix. The Dark Phoenix was always one of my favorite plot lines in the X-Men cartoons that we used to watch, and full of emotion and full of power and awesomeness. So I thought, man, this is the first scenario. Now, we have not even played this at all, guys. This will be our very first game of this set. We have created an all-female cast that will be in our hero deck. We thought that'd be kind of fun because it takes a group of women to take down the most powerful woman in the galaxy. So if you notice here, Dark Phoenix, she always leads the Hellfire Club. Her Master Strike, whenever we draw one, KO the top card of the hero deck, and each card in the hero deck that shares a color with it. Shuffle the hero deck. So that's scary. Dark Phoenix wins when the hero deck is empty. We don't want that to happen. So our setup here is the Dark Phoenix Saga. Our scheme, setup, 10 twists. Include the Hellfire Club as one of the group villains. Add 14 Jean Grey hero cards to the villain deck. So I've already done that. There are Jean Grey cards in there, which if you notice then that does mean you have to make sure that you have the Jean Grey set. And I can't remember, did she come in the base set or did she come in a future set? I really don't remember, but I would think it'd probably be the base set. Otherwise that'd be kind of interesting. Villain or special rules. Jean Grey cards in the villain deck are villains with attack equal to their cost. Ambush. Play another villain card. And fight. Gain this as a hero. Twist. Shuffle all Jean Grey cards from the KO pile and from all players' hands and discard piles into the villain deck. So this is going to be awfully scary, and evil will win when 5 Jean Grey cards have escaped. So, whew, so 5 Jean Grey cards escape, or possibly, now, just so you guys know, this is a double-sided card. If we wanted to, we could go really crazy and make her 15. Ugh, we don't want to do that. And then she's the epic mastermind. She's probably going to kick our butts well enough as it is. Now, Carmen and I, we don't typically lose very often at this game. We're usually pretty good, but at the same time, this one is probably going to be stacked against us. All right, Carmen, you want me to just go first?
Sure, you already have the camera.
All right, I do, don't I? So I'll flip the first card. Well, right off the bat, we do have a scheme twist. So let's read again what it said. Shuffle all Jean Grey cards from the KO pile and from all players' hands and discard piles into the villain deck. Well, we don't have that, so that kind of worked out well for us, right? So we will just place that up there out of the game, and I don't have to worry about doing anything weird, which I did have some attack, though. So I had 3 attack, which is going to go to nothing, and then I have 3 recruit points. So if I wanted to, I could pick up a shield officer, or I could just grab a sidekick. Let's see here. Let's check this out. This is X23, and she has the X-Gene. So X-Gene basically means that ability, if I have that psychic ability in my discard pile, not played, but in my discard pile, then this will trigger, which will allow me to draw a card. She has to attack. And there is another one out here, which that's kind of cool. You know what? I think I'm just going to grab her, and we'll get some money kind of rolling here kind of early. Seems how these cards are so expensive. So, all right. Well, the thing is that we're going to lose if that deck empties. So it seems to make sense that we should probably buy up some of these, maybe to try to alleviate. I don't know. Anyways, we'll see what Carmen goes up against.
Well, as you can see, I also have 3 and 3, so let's see if I have something to fight.
The good part about that is that we're going to have a 5 money card on our next... Oh, there's Jean, so she will be a 3 attack, so we're going to have to take care of her.
Oh, so I have 3 attacks.
You can do it, that's right. So it does say Jean Grey cards in the villain deck are villains with attack equal to their cost. It says ambush, play another villain card. So do you immediately then play another villain card right now?
Yeah, I'm confused with that.
Yeah, right. So it says villains with attack equal to their... So it says immediately ambush. So do they have... They automatically have the ambush and the fight. So play another villain card and fight. Gain this card hero.
Gain this as a hero.
I'm sorry, yeah, because I'm reading it upside down. So it sounds like they have both them keywords. So you do flip another card immediately off the villain deck.
Oh, okay.
We'll slide her down. And we do get the Master Strike, which the Master Strike, if we look over here, what's that say right there?
KO the top card of the hero deck and each card in the hero deck that shares a color with it. Oh, boy.
Golly, that's going to take a little while. So...
Alright, that's the top card.
All of them out of the deck now come out of that? Out of the entire deck? Wow.
Out of the deck? Are you sure?
What it says KO the top card of the hero deck and each card in the hero deck that shares a color with it. So that's going to take
I thought it was going to be like, you know, each card in the HQ that shared
I misunderstood that as well. So all the psychic cards are now destroyed.
That is
ridiculously
really
powerful.
Weird. I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's insane. So, well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, she's gonna take us out really fast.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, obviously I still get this, and I guess I get her as a hero now. So okay, that works.
Is a lot of cards that are being removed.
And then I still have these that I can use to recruit from the HQ, I'm assuming. So I will take...
so is that going to make Psylocke pretty much...
this one.
Psylocke is probably going to be absolutely worthless at this point because she uses all the psychic energy.
Mm-hmm.
And I bet you she triggers off of that. Good Lord. That is like insanely powerful. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't. It's confusing. Okay, well, I am done and we'll see what happens next.
Well, this is probably going to be a very short game if this keeps up. I mean, I am absolutely shocked that that is her ability, but she is, well, she is a goddess, so we have to only expect that she is going to be uber powerful. Well, that makes certain cards absolutely worthless now. I mean, it does have a 2 attack, but you're never going to be able to get this X-Gene ability to kick in now. Well, I mean, I guess with her you would. So
I also forgot what I was doing because I was going to follow you and try to get more money, and then I just ended up buying that. That's what I recruited. So
yeah, well, I do have 5 money, so I am going to grab this Jubilee, and that's the only one we have that has that ability. But I guess I should have drawn my top card. It is a bystander. When you rescue this bystander, gain it as a hero. Draw 1 card. So all right, well, we'll take care of that. So let's put this over here. And when we come back, it'll be Carmen's turn.
Alright, well, I have 5 recruit and 1 attack.
Ambush. Hero from their discard pile. Alright, so we don't have any X-Men heroes in our discard, so nothing to worry about with that.
Okay. And should be a force. I can't do anything about that.
So that says dominates is the key word. Dominates says... some villains and masterminds say they dominate a hero cards from various places. This means put those heroes under the enemy. This enemy gets +1 attack for each hero it's dominating. When you fight that enemy, put one of those dominated heroes into each player's discard pile. You choose which player gets which hero, including yourself. There may not be enough for every player to get one. KO any excess dominated heroes. If a villain escapes with dominated heroes, by that villain, go to the escape pile too.
I am going to go with this card right here.
Yep, light shoe.
Since I do have 5 recruit, I do need to start getting money. I think what Tim was doing with getting money was probably a good idea, but I figured if I got 5 recruit, I should use it. So.
Oh, no, I think you did absolutely right. Alright, so Carmen did have X-Men, I'm sorry, in her discard pile, so you choose which one you want to put underneath her, and she will be dominated.
Okay.
So that will give her +1 attack, so now she is a 5 attack, so now she goes away. I had just forgotten because I was on my... I didn't have any more because you figure I had shuffled, so... Alright, so Jean Grey does cause ambush, which means we draw another from the villain deck, which, what's that say now? Fight?
Hellfire Cult Fight. Reveal the top card of your deck. It costs if it costs 0, KO it. Otherwise, you get +1 money.
All right. Well, that could be cool. Unfortunately, I can't beat them up. I only have 4, and I want this card right here, which does have the light show ability as well, which hopefully that triggers, and we'll show you how that works. But it does allow me to draw a card as well. So we'll put that in my discard. I only have 2 attack. So we'll flip this over here, which is not enough for them, and it isn't enough for her, and that would end my turn. So, Carmen, back to you, babe.
Well, I have absolutely no attack at all this turn. That's kind of a surprising turn of events.
Yeah, so, but you're going to get a cool
I am going to get a cool card, but this is worrying me, Master Strike.
Oh, no. All right, well, flip the top card. Man, this is going quick. What color is it?
Gray.
Let me see. So all the... Oh, great. We lose all of our really fantastic ones, right? Oh, no. I see. That's... Never mind. All right. So I'll take care of that real quick if you just want to finish your turn.
All right. So I have 6 recruit. I'm going to go for this one right here. And she has Soaring Flight, and that means when I recruit the card, I get to set it aside, and it's going to go into my next hand. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we only lost 4 cards that time.
Oh, only 4 cards? Not bad at all. Woo!
Yeah, I know, but the recruit deck's getting real skinny. That Soaring Flight's really cool, man. I like that. So let's see.
I'm probably going to beat something.
Oh, my lord, Carmen.
What? Did you not shuffle?
I'm beginning to question that myself. Okay, so all the red cards are gone now. Why don't you go through, find all the red cards this time, and I'll just finish my turn. Good lord, man, this is ridiculous. So I've got 5 total attack, which is enough to get her, and I don't see why I wouldn't do that. So I'll go ahead and take care of Emma Frost, and that frees her up. So I will just take that card and put it in my discard pile. I took Carmen's card. Now I do have 2, 3, 4 money as well. Let's see. I think I'll just grab another one of her, and hopefully I can make them work. Carmen will flip a new one. So, all right. So when Carmen comes back, we'll fill that up, and then it'll be her turn.
And here's our deck.
It's getting skinny.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what I get. It's a Jean Grey.
That means you ambush, which means you flip another one. Alright, so bystander, so she captures a bystander, and that's a new bystander, guys. Both of the ones I put in the deck are new ones, so. Alright.
Okay, I actually have a lot of fight this time. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these dudes.
Okay.
And then I've got 2 each on here, so that is 8.
Okay.
So let's see. She is 3.
She would be 3, and they're 3 as well, which could also let you hopefully KO, or you could get the big guy. It's up to you.
Reveal the top card of your deck. It costs 0. KO it. Yeah, I will get them.
Okay.
Okay. I can't get it off the board.
It's all right.
So we'll just
I'll get it for you.
Top card of my deck. It costs 0, and I'm going to KO it.
Cool.
Unfortunately, it was money. Not. Okay.
All right.
So let's see. Should I get her, or should I get this one?
You can't get this one. You have to. It's money.
It's the money. Okay. So go. I get a bystander. Woo! Sweet.
Now read that bystander.
When you rescue this bystander, gain it as a hero. I'm getting
it's a 2 money one. So.
All kinds of heroes. Look at all them heroes. Gonna have in my. I got a lot of Jean Greys. Okie dokie.
Alright, so let's see what happens to moi. And it's just the Hellfire Club. Hellfire Fight Club doesn't talk about Fight Club. All right, that's the first rule. All right, let's see. So I get to draw a card with my Jubilee. Let's see what I get. Ooh, okay. All right, all right, all right. Let's see up here. I'm not going to be able to trigger, unfortunately, that ability. Because what you could do, because you got to put the card in your discard pile, it only counts, but I don't have a discard pile. But if, you know, Dark Phoenix didn't decimate our hero deck, I possibly could have done this. So what you could do is first recruit and buy a card, put it in your discard pile, then play this, and then it would trigger its ability to allow you to draw a card. That's not going to happen right now. All right, so let's see. We will just play this one. So now I'm at 3 attack, 4 attack, 5, 6, 7 attack. Now I've got 2 light shows. This one says you get +1 attack for each light show card you played this turn, but I'm going to do this one because it says look at the top card of your deck and KO it. If it costs 0, KO it. It does, so I'm going to KO that card. And that is now enough to get this card right here. And I'll take this Jean Grey and add that. So now I've also got 4 other money. So I am going to take this other card here and try to get that light show fireworks working. So, all right, that's it for me. We'll go back to Carmen.
All right, 4 recruit and 5 attack. Let's see what I get over here. That's 3 attack. I cannot read this.
What's it?
Okay. Sebastian Shaw has +1 for each card.
Do you remember them from the cartoon, hun? Do you remember them? They were the ones who turned Jean Grey. They're the ones who unlocked her her Dark Phoenix ability. Remember from the cartoons?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so he has +1 fight for each card you've played from your hand this turn. That's kind of odd.
Yeah, he becomes more powerful. So if I remember correctly, he was the one he could like absorb the damage that he took and like dish it back out.
Well, I've got enough to get him, so I should probably just
try to get him.
Go, yeah. Because just that card's alone is enough for him, right? Only if does that make him a 4?
He's a 4 attack now. Yes.
And that makes him a 5, right?
5 attack. Yes.
Yeah. So
that's enough now to get him. That's correct.
That is odd. We got some odd things going on in this game, but I get 4 victory points for that, so it's pretty sweet.
I'm gonna put these over here so you don't accidentally shuffle them into your deck.
I'm gonna shuffle them into my deck.
Yes, you will. I know you.
Okay, I have 4 recruit, and so I'm gonna go for this piercing energy.
So explain how that works, sweetheart.
Yeah, this is psychic ability rather than attack. So whenever I attack,
you go by
Dark Phoenix
victory points. So she only takes 7 psychic damage to hurt.
Right.
Instead of the 13.
So if I can get enough of these cards and combine them to get 7, then I can hit her.
Yeah.
I think that's a possibility. I mean, we've got some out.
You do.
Here,
you do.
So,
yeah, there's another one here. There's one down there. So yeah, you do have the capacity, sweetie. All right, let's see what I get. Another one of the Hellfire Cult. So we'll put them there. Let's see. So I do have that in my discard pile now, that psychic symbol. So I do get to draw a card. And I get another one of the Shock Troopers. So I have 5 total attack, which is enough to beat up one of these guys. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0, KO it. Otherwise get +1 recruit. Well, I know it's a 0, so because I don't have anything else. I wish I had one more attack and I could do it again because I know the next one's a 0 cost as well. 1, 2, 3 total money, which is not much. But it is enough to get this one with the soaring flight. I don't know if I want to mess with that. I'm going to grab a sidekick instead. So, all right, that'll end my turn. We'll go back to Carmen.
I only have 2 attack this turn. Boo! But I do have 5 recruit, so I might be able to get something. Let's see what this is. It is the Hellfire Cult again, and 3 attack. Same dealio. Okay. And for 5, I will grab this one.
Oh yeah, more piercing energy, right?
Hopefully I can combine them.
Yeah. Okie dokie. So I have a ton of attack. Unfortunately, it's not enough to get the Dark Phoenix yet, so I'm still going to be short on that. Let's see what happens here. It's another Hellfire Fight Club. Wow, 3 of them. Good, actually. So whenever you rescue a bystander this turn, draw a card. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 total attack. So that is enough to wipe all 3 of these out, which I will. Now, reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0, KO it. Otherwise, you get +1 recruit. KO'd. KO'd. So that gives me now 3 recruit, and I got rid of 2 more cards. All right.
Wow, that's nice.
So I've got 3 total recruit points. I'm just going to grab an additional sidekick, and then we'll send it back over to Carmen.
All right, I have 7 fight and 2 recruit. Let's see what I get. Hellfire Colt. Oh, surprise, surprise. Okay.
Perfect.
I will knock those out. I will check my top card of my deck. It is a 0, so I get to KO that. Now I have 2 recruit.
I'll take your KO card.
Thanks. So just give me the sidekick over there. There we go. Woohoo! Now he just lets you draw 2 cards.
Basically,
right?
you just discard it, or you actually return it to the stack of the sidekicks, and you just draw 2 cards.
Oh, okay. Well,
so it's actually really cool.
Yeah, I mean that will come in handy.
Oh yeah. All right, let's see what I get. And it's another Jean Grey, which means we do draw another. I'm sorry, what, sweetie? You act like.
It said I could rescue a bystander. Does that mean I could take the bystander?
Oh, you've rescued from there, sweetie. You pull from the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay,
Sorry.
bystander.
Oh, you know what? I think I had that same silly thing, and I don't think I. Whenever you rescue a bystander, no. Okay, never mind. All right, so let's see here. Draw a card. So let's draw a card. Okay. I do have the symbol in my discard, so let's play her, and let's draw a card again. All right, so I'm at 3 attack, 4 attack, 5 attack, which is unfortunately 1 short from getting her. That stinks. So we'll hit the Hellfire Club. I don't get the KO. All right, so that means I got 1 money, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total money. Ooh, I could do a soaring flight, which will allow me to put her into action real quick. I do like that, but I also like the fact that I have so many light show cards as well. Man, I was 1 short from getting that one. So let's do this one, and we'll just put her directly.
You want me to get that one because I already have.
We have psychic energy. Yeah. I know. Right. Right. You're absolutely right. All right. So let's flip over the next one, and there's more psychic energy for you too. So, all right, babe, you're up.
Well, I don't have an exciting hand. I have 3 recruit, 3 fight, and I have this piercing energy, but none of my abilities are kicking in. So we'll see what I get.
Draw your card.
Scheme twist.
Whew. Okay, so Scheme Twist, let's make sure we remember what that happens. It says shuffle all Jean Grey cards from the KO pile and from all players' hands and discard piles into the villain deck. I do not have any in my hand, and I do not have a discard, thank goodness.
I had 2.
I think I only got 1 Jean Grey card.
Bye-bye.
Oh, God,
Bye,
are you
Jean
serious?
Grey. That really stinks.
Yes, that really
This
does.
is the worst turn ever for me. I don't get to do anything.
Yeah.
Anything. I do have 3 recruit. I guess I will take that and see if I can use the money for something that I can actually do.
Okay. All right, so let's see what happens to moi. And it's another Jean Grey. So now we're going to have to pull up another Scheme Twist. All right, so I don't, once again though, I don't have anything at all. And I don't think you have any Jean Greys anymore unless you drew one.
No, they just all went away.
Well, yeah, because I only have, I think, 1 in my entire deck, so that worked out well. So I am going to return this one to be able to draw 2 cards. So, oh, nice. Okay. So let's return this one now to draw 2 more cards. Okay. All kinds of stuff going on here.
Boy, goodness. Look at all those cards.
Yeah, let's play her to draw a card. Okay, let's play her to draw a card. Okay. And she does have the psychic symbol, which means I could get this all to start kicking in. But I hate to take away the psychic power away from Carmen, so I'm probably not going to get her, even if I could. I don't know if that's a good idea or not.
If it lets you hit.
It just says reveal the top card of the hero deck, then the player of your choice puts it into their hand, which is pretty darn powerful. But
I mean, if it's going to let you have stuff kick in,
right. It would only be that.
X-Gene. If you can use it for the X-Gene.
It's only for a draw a card, and I'm not too worried about that. But it still would have been cool. But let's see if I can possibly get it, because it would allow me to draw 2 cards. So I've got a total of 1, 2, 3. No, there's no way. There's no way. I've only got three money, so not even close. All right, Light Show. Get +1 attack for each Light Show card you played this turn. Or I can KO the top card of my deck if it's a 0 cost, which there's a darn good chance that is a 0 cost card. I'm gonna have to think about that. Let's see, because if I can get 13 attack, I'm just gonna hit her. Have I played a Yin Yang card? I call that Yin Yang, guys. Sorry. So that's covert. I know. So that's gonna be. I have not. So 2. If I don't use that, let's say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, which is exactly what I need to hit her. So I am going to see if I can possibly KO the top card of my deck, which I did. That worked out kind of well. All right, let's see what I get. Fight. Each other player gains 2 0-cost cards from the KO pile. Each other, you have to take 2 of the 0-cost cards, it says.
Oh, great.
Sorry, sweetie. Yeah.
Should I take the ones with money on them?
I automatically get this bystander as well. So when you rescue this bystander, gain it as a hero. He's 1 attack, and then I draw a card. So put him in my discard.
One of each because I'm unsure. How's
all right,
that?
so I've got 3 money. I think I'll just take a sidekick. That's it for me. All right, hon. We'll see what you're up to.
Okay, let's see. I have 4 fight and 7 recruit. First, I'm going to do this because otherwise I will forget. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. You may KO one of them and put the rest back.
Well, before you do that, sweetie, you got to flip your card on the villain deck.
Do you have to do that before?
Oh yeah. That's the first thing you always do.
All right. It's a Jean Grey.
Okay, so you have to flip another one.
Ambush. It's another Jean Grey.
This could be very bad. So
ambush
flip another
again.
one.
Oh look, it's Jean Grey.
Jeez! So she escaped, which means we do have to KO a hero from the edge queue. Let's get rid of her. Okay.
All right, and it is not Jean Grey this time.
Ambush.
Ambush. Phoenix Force dominates all the heroes in the HQ that cost 6 or less.
Well.
Oh, geesh.
We do have to flip another one, so she's going to dominate all 3 of these. Wow!
Wow.
This is kicking our butts.
Okay, so
she's going to have 9 total attack to be able to defeat that. But we each will get one of these heroes, so that's not bad.
Well, I don't have 9 attack, but okay.
Okay.
All right.
Hopefully you can at least get 6 attack to pull off 2 of those.
No, I only have 4 attack, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Not good at all.
So that means I get one of these. Woo!
Okay. That's at least something.
Okay. And then she's going to go in my discard, right? Mm-hmm. And then I had 7 recruit, so I will take that one. This one.
Yes, good.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Hopefully that will stack with my others.
We are running out of cards, too, just so you know. I mean, it's getting really tight. So
maybe we should stop buying.
Only buy the good stuff. Okie dokie. So, let's see. Draw. Thank goodness it wasn't another Jean Grey. So put them right there. All right. So I can't do a whole lot either. I do have 5 attack though. So if I had 6, I'd be able to pull off both of them, but I don't, unfortunately. I can get her though. So I'll grab her. And then I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total recruit. And I'm not going to buy anything. So I just I'm too scared to buy anything because we're running out of heroes in the hero deck, and I think it's best we just don't. Carmen, you are up.
I have attack. I have psychic energy. What is that? Piercing energy. And 1 recruit. Now this is going to kick in because I do have that symbol in my discard pile. So let's see what I get. It is Jean Grey. I like getting Jean Greys apparently.
Obviously, so draw another one.
That's another Jean Grey.
Okay, so that means she escapes.
Yeah.
We have to KO one from the HQ. So, and we're gonna have to draw another one still. So, Jesus.
Okay.
That is insane.
What should we KO? Maybe this one?
Oh, sure. Okay. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I hit the camera.
No, you're fine. And then we need to replace that. So go ahead and draw again.
Scheme Twist.
Okay, Scheme Twist. So any KO'd Jean Greys or any in your discard pile, go back into the villain deck. I do have 2 Jean Greys I lose out of my deck, unfortunately.
I'm not sure if I have any in here. I'll have to look in a minute.
Oh, God. And then I have to... At least it wasn't a Jean Grey you drew.
I'll just finish my turn.
Just so you know, only 3 more Jean Greys have to escape and we lose.
Okay, well, I have 5 attack. So, and then I have 5 piercing energy. So
couldn't you have 6 attack?
For 5 piercing energy, I can get both of these, right?
Yeah, actually you could get... Yeah, you could, because you only take 3 psychic energy or piercing energy to get that. Oh my God, that is awesome! Yeah.
So I can get both of these.
Yeah.
Plus, I also have attack.
Okay, so
I can get that one as well.
Which you have 5 attack? Wow, really cool. Can you play your cards down so I can see what all you got?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, you're okay.
So there's my attack and there's my piercing energy.
Okay. So only 1 piercing energy would kick in. So this is the X gene. So did you have the yin yang or the covert in your discard pile?
Yep.
So you get +1. So that gave you 3, 4, 5. Awesome. And you don't have any other light shows, right? Unfortunately. So 3. Wow, that is really
that actually
cool.
worked out really well,
yes.
even though it doesn't look very powerful. And then I only have 1 recruit. So.
Did you not have this symbol in your discard pile?
That's
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that has to be in your
play
hand.
area. Right.
Right.
Okay, so now basically let's look at this. You get to choose 1 why are they... Oh, you beat them up, right?
I beat them up.
Okay,
What
so
do I do?
okay.
I see if I get to KO that. Yep, I get to KO it.
All right.
Okay.
Now, you choose 1 to keep, and then you actually give me the other. So obviously you want that one with more piercing energy.
Okay.
And then you give me 1. The other one goes into the KO pile.
Oh, you probably want the light show, I would think.
Draw a card. Yeah, I really don't need any piercing energy, so
Okay.
thank you.
This one goes in the KO pile?
Yeah, I believe that's what it said. So it's dominate. If there are not enough, there might not be enough for every player to get 1 KO any excess dominated heroes. So yes, it just gets KO'd. So.
Alrighty, and I will still have to check my discard pile for Jean Greys. I don't think I have any at the moment, but I'll check.
So Carmen did have a Jean Grey that was in her discard pile, so I had to reshuffle that deck and put it in there. So, all right, Lady Deathstrike, Sisterhood of Mutants. Fight. KO 1 of your heroes. Escape. Each player reveals an instinct hero or gains a wound if she escapes, which you're not going to escape, babe. All right, let's see what happens. So I will return that to draw 2 cards. All right, I don't think I have that symbol in my discard pile unless I was able to beat... Nope, there's no Jean Grey to fight either for that. Because I was thinking, you know what, Carmen, if we defeated a Jean Grey that had those symbols on them, they go into our discard pile too. Just something to think about. Yeah. So let's play her to draw a card.
So it's not just recruiting that works.
Draw a card. Okay. I think that's my bystander, so... So I don't think I want to use that. So we're going to use... Alright. Get +1 attack for each light show card you played this turn, so I want to use that. So that's going to be a total of 4, right? So that would make her 4 attack because there's get +1 attack for each light show card you played this turn, or would it be a 3 attack?
I would count it as a 4.
That's what I'm thinking.
It doesn't say each other.
No, it doesn't. All right, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yes.
All right, let's see. Now, I could wipe out all of this, though. Well, I don't know what your hand looks like. Are you going to be able to hit Jean at all, or at least try to stop this?
I've got piercing energy, so...
You're going to 7 piercing by any chance?
No. Well, not yet. I'm going to be able to draw cards, so I have no idea.
I think the way we win is by beating her, so...
Yeah.
All right, fight. Each other player discards each card from their hand that has the same name as any card in their KO pile. In the KO pile. Oh, great. So you basically just got wiped out. It says the same name. So does it have to have the exact same, like, adamantium foot claws or puzzle? You see what I'm saying?
Or is it Jean Grey or Dazzler? Or
I don't know. It just says the same name as any card. God, that is absolutely ridiculous. So that just totally screw you, I'm sure.
I think it's
same name, like Psychic Knives.
Yeah, exactly.
And, you know, Engineered Assassin. So I don't think you should have any of those because you shouldn't. Because otherwise I think it would say the same hero. So, like, you know, the hero name, which would be X-23.
Yeah, I don't think
Dazzler.
so, because...
Right.
Like, for example, these both just say hero.
Right.
So that wouldn't make
right,
sense.
I agree. Okay, so I still
have them. These are all exactly the same.
I'm going to use my 2 to pick up a sidekick.
No, these are not. Oh, okay.
And that would end my turn, so we'll go over to Carmen.
My hand is all over the place. Oh my goodness.
You didn't have any that matched the names, though, if I recall, right?
Right, because it's these names, like electromagnetic pulse, and so I don't have any that matches. I went through all of them.
Yeah, all right.
So I don't have... There's no Heartless Computer Scientist or Butterfly Effects or electromagnetic pulses over there in the knockout pile, or whatever you call it. Okay, so it's...
you're right. Sebastian Shaw
Sebastian
again.
Shaw.
Didn't he already beat you?
He gets a +1. I beat him already.
You did.
For every card that I play this turn. Okay. So does this one doesn't count as being played, does it? Because I return it.
It says
each card
played.
you've played from your hand.
So yes, I think it would still
man.
count. So it is played from your hand.
It's played. I'm gonna draw cards. Woo. Okay.
So he's already now a 4 attack.
Do I have another one of those? I do. Look at the
sidekick?
top 2 cards of your deck. You may KO one of them. Wait, I don't want to do that yet because I want to make sure I can beat Sebastian Shaw. So.
Or try to remove 2 of the Phoenixes or Jean Greys.
Well, I have. Oh, that's an X gene. Shoot, I don't get the extra. So that's 4. I have 4 piercing energy.
Oh, 4 Oh man.
Which means I can get either her or him.
Yeah, you could. Because that shouldn't go up. It's only his attack. Now she does say each player reveals. Do you have an instinct hero in your hand? Because I do. Otherwise, you're going to get a wound.
No, that's if she escapes.
Oh, that's it. Oh, never mind. Yes.
Yeah. I would have to KO one of my heroes,
good.
which is fine because I have a shield agent in my hand.
That I gave you. Sorry. Sorry about that.
So, and then for him, I would have to have 3 attack, which, there you go.
No, you got to have 4 attack.
4.
And then it would be 5 attack now.
Well, there you go. Okay.
5, 6.
No, that's just 5.
3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 attack he's at now. Because you've played 3 cards now.
I've played 3 cards. Oh, shoot.
So you have to have at least another 2 attack.
I don't.
And do you have the covert symbol anywhere?
Yes.
Which means that you would probably want to play that covert symbol before you play her. Otherwise, you can't use that ability. I know, sweetie. I'm sorry. He's right now a 4 attack. So if you can still come up with a 6 attack, you can defeat Lady Deathstrike and use your 4 Psychic Blast to be able to hit him.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I think with this changed up, you know...
So I will use the Psychic Blast to get him.
There you go. Now he's dead.
Okay, so he's gone.
Uh-huh.
And now I have 6 attack for her.
3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Now she's dead. Now you get to KO one of your heroes.
Alright, I will KO this one.
There you go.
And I get to use this, which is, I could KO one from the top
look
2.
at the top. Yeah, there you go. You get rid of them 2 shield guys I gave you?
Yes, I did.
Yay, good.
Okay, and then you may KO a card from your hand or discard pile.
Oh, well, yeah, it says from your hand, so...
Not your play area.
No, unfortunately.
Too late, huh?
So.
Okay, so that means I just have 2 recruit?
Is that right? Yep.
Yeah,
so here's a
I'll
sidekick
get
for you.
sidekick.
Yay.
That's it.
That was a really good turn for you.
I will just keep clearing this out. You just keep hitting the big guy.
Yeah. Scheme Twist. I do not have any Jean Greys in my hand, nor in my discard.
I've got one in my hand. I probably have one in my discard, too. So.
No, you didn't. I don't think you have any in your discard.
Oh, it would have been what I just played.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have one in my hand.
I'm just going to put her on the top, and then I'll shuffle that, guys, at the end of my turn, okay? So I get to draw a card with this guy, which, this is going to be a boring hand. Draw a card with her. Okay. So I've got a total of 4 attack, which, well, 5 attack. So I could go ahead and hit one of hers, so I might as well. No sense in just leaving her up there. And then I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am not going to recruit. Well, I will. I'll recruit another one of them, and then that's it. Because I don't want this deck to get any smaller over there. So, all right, that's it from me. And then I need to shuffle that when off camera.
So the lovely Jean Grey has given me this hand, which is really pathetic. So this Jean Grey.
Okay.
Okay. And another Jean Grey.
Oh, good Lord. Here we go again.
Jean Grey.
All right. We're about to get one to escape.
Oh, okay. It stopped. It stopped. Just in the nick of time.
Yeah, only 3 more escape and we lose. So
I do have 3 fight. So
well, there you go. At least you can get one off the board.
I can get one of them.
All right.
Okay, and then I have 2 recruits, so give me one of those sidekicks.
Oh, there you go. All right.
He won't let me draw cards.
Wow, you had a starter hand and it still worked out decent.
Still worked out, I
guess. All right, so I've got a great hand rolling, so let's hope this doesn't get screwed up. Harry Leland. Okay, so ambush. Heroes cost 1 more to recruit this turn. I do not care. I'm not really interested in buying heroes anymore. I just want to try to hit her at least 2 more times. And then I guess we'll see where we're at, see if we want to hit her for the 5th time. Or if we just say, no, we win. No more. I will get to draw 2 cards, so I should get a great hand going here, guys. Let's see. All right. Yep, I should be able to hit Jean again, I think. We're going to draw 2 more cards. There. Can you shuffle my discard pile for me real quick? And then I need to draw 1 card. Hey, wait, before you do that, did I have a instinct card in my discard pile? The instinct symbol?
Is that the red one?
No, sweetie. It's the instinct, sweetie. It's this one, the yellow.
Oh. That's a shell.
I know, it's the shell head. I remember, we always...
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so what I would have rather have done is played that one, and then... Go ahead,
and now
shuffle. Yeah,
okay.
Because that allows me to kick in her X-Gene ability before I play this one, so...
And there you go.
Okay. And then I get to play her to draw another one. Play him to draw another one. Return that to draw 2. Oh man, I got it rolling. Play that to draw another one. Okay. Is there any shell heads up here? Nope. all covert. Come on, Gene, you ain't helping me out at all, man. Did I play any covert? No. Which, now that's not going to help me either. Darn. Well, let's play that. I'm going to go with her ability to the light show to get +1 attack for each light show. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to make that 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 attack.
Whoa.
Well, I mean, we do need to hit her, and I totally get that. But 20 attack could clear off quite a bit of this stuff, though, too. But I'm just afraid I'm just going to lose them as soon as another scheme twist appears. So I would still have 7 attack after I hit her, depending on whatever her effect is. What does she say?
Dominates the revealed hero with the lowest cost?
She should have immediately probably done that. Did we not do that?
Yeah.
So you need to put that underneath her. Yeah, we should have done that right away for her ambush ability. So she's an 8 now. So I would not be able to get her, right? Because 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Oh, wait,
13, 14,
no.
15, 16, 17, 18,
did it
19,
wrong.
20. What did what wrong?
We did this wrong.
Well, I don't know what we did wrong. You'd have to explain. I'm sorry. Ambush. This villain ascends to become a new mastermind. She gains the ability Master Strike. Each player simultaneously reveals a non-gray hero. Well, we should have, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just say this. All right. Put that back on top of the deck. Put her back down there. We're going to say that she was the revealed one that I just did, and now let's just kick in her ambush ability, okay? So now she basically becomes a mastermind. She gains the ability Master Strike. Each hero simultaneously reveals a non-gray hero. Lady Mastermind dominates the revealed hero with the lowest cost. A non-gray. So I would have had a non-gray. I probably would have...
You're going to have to get rid of something.
I probably would have just said her. So it's the one with the lowest, and then she dominates. The lowest cost, and tied for lowest. Okay, so they're both 3 cost.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just give her my Jean Grey.
Why?
She's only 2 attack. And I'd probably end up losing her here soon anyways. I don't know what your attack ability would be on your turn.
And tied for lowest. Oh, that means she gets both of them.
Well, if that's...
Right? That means she gets mine and yours. That's fine, because mine was just recruit. It's not a big deal.
Well, we just reveal any non-gray?
Yeah.
Well, give me mine back then. I'll just reveal her then. And then, you see what I'm saying? And then that way I still stick with my 20 attack. All right, so I've got...
There.
All right, wow, okay. Yeah, kind of important to read the ambush cards, so...
Yeah.
All right.
We were distracted because when she came out, it was full of Jean Greys, and so
Yeah.
we didn't pay attention.
Well, I can do 20 points of damage, and I almost feel like I have to get rid of some of these here, unfortunately.
I'm
If
going
I
to be
don't...
able to hit her. I'm going to be able to
Jean?
hit. I'm going to be able to hit, yeah.
Jean, okay, you're going to be able to hit Dark Phoenix.
Yep.
Why don't I try to clear some of this out? Because if we get a run of Jean Grey cards again, we are going to lose. So,
Okay.
All right, why don't I do this? She's 6, so I've got 14 attack left. She is 8. I will just kill her, and then I'm going to give you your card back because I get to decide when they're dominated. Okay, and then that was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I will destroy him as well. And that's only 2 attack left. I don't really have anything to do with that.
You said you had 14 left before you got the 5.
Okay. 6 plus 8 was 14. I had 6 left, and I got him. All right. And then I have 3. I'll just take that and Okay, well, that was a debacle, but now it's over. At least we did it right, I feel like, there to try to get that taken care of. And then, Carmen, now it's back to you.
Well, thanks to Lady Mastermind, I only have 5 cards, but they are good cards. They're really good cards. Okay, so let's see what this is.
As long as you didn't screw up.
Celine, Sisterhood of Mutants. Okay, Ambush. Celine dominates all the 0-cost heroes from the KO pile.
Oh my god, you're kidding me.
All of them.
Okay. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So she's at 11 now.
Alright, well, there you go. I don't think there'd be any others.
Or I could just get her with the psychic stuff. Get her for 3.
Well, I'd rather hit Jean if you, if you had extra, sure.
Okay, so, reveal the top card of the hero deck. The player of your choice puts it in their hand. I don't really want to do that, but I guess we have to.
In your hand, though. Okay, and that does have Light Show. Do you happen to have your Light Show card in your hand?
No.
Well,
give me 2.
I could use that.
Put it in your hand then.
Because
it's going to be useless to me.
Okay. Now, it would give you 2 attack, though. Oh,
it would let me draw a card.
Then that's why I think you should take it. There you go.
I will take it, and we'll see what this is. Da-da-da-da. Ta-da! I'm so glad I drew a card. Okay. Anyway.
What allowed you to draw a card, sweetie? You're not actually playing the cards, so I don't know what
I'm sorry. I should play this. There we go.
Okay.
There. And then that. So I would have to play that first, right? And then
you play that one, which allows you to draw the card.
And then I play that one, that allows me to draw the card. Got it. And this is X-Gene, which gives me +1.
As long as you have that in your discard, which you do.
Which I do right there on top.
Okay, so you've got +1 psychic energy, so you're 5, 6, 7, 8 psychic energy.
8 psychic energy.
Which is enough to hit Jean.
Yes.
Or Dark Phoenix, actually. She is no longer Jean Grey. You ready?
Dum-ba-ba-bum.
What's the fight ability?
Each other player chooses a card from their discard pile that costs 1 or more and KOs it.
Okie dokie. Sounds good to me. Whatever.
Yay!
So that goes each other player. Oh, guess what?
Ta-da!
I don't have a discard pile, so.
You don't have a discard pile, you lucky dog. Well, I have 3 recruits. Should I just get a sidekick?
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't recruit from the headquarters.
Alright, well, I am all done.
Alright. Okie dokie. So Carmen's shuffling. Emma Frost. Each player chooses an X-main hero from their discard pile. Emma Frost dominates them. Carmen's shuffling, and I do not have a discard pile.
Look at that.
So you don't dominate nobody.
Am I, not supposed to shuffle till it's the beginning of my next turn?
No, you draw up at the end of your turn. You're fine.
Okay.
All right, let's see what I can do. So I do get to draw a card. I will draw a card. I will draw 2 cards. Sidekicks come in handy.
They do.
Okay. Let's see. There's no bystanders to get, so I'll play that. Okay. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
13.
I'm 1 short, dude.
If you hadn't given me that 1 card.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, I should have taken it. You're right. That stinks. I do have enough to get her, though, if I wanted to. Or I could eliminate both of these. And then that way, at least, we won't have Jean Grey's escaping. I'm not too worried about her as much. I don't know.
I feel like you should get her because I feel guilty just not worrying about her.
Her?
Yes.
All right. So, fight, KO all heroes dominated by Celine. So neither one of us have to take them then, at least. So that's good. At least they...
oh, good. That's...
that would only leave me with 2 attack left, so that's not for anything. So I've got 4 total recruits, which I'll just grab a sidekick with. And Carmen, it is to you.
Okay, I have an assortment again, so let's see if I can do something with this 2 of piercing energy. Let's see if something comes up worth 2. Oh, it's a scheme twist.
Oh, crap. All right, so KO pile, your hand, and I have none in my hand of the Jeans, and I know I've got one in my...
I don't have a discard, so I'm good there.
I lost my good one. All right, go ahead. Turn.
Okay, so I have 4 fight, so that means I can get her because she didn't have anything to dominate. So that works.
It does work.
So that's these here. I can look at the top 2 cards of my deck and KO one of them. So
because you played a covert.
You have to play it first. There we go.
There you go. Yeah, so you would have played that because you used psychic energy, I'd imagine.
I mean, I don't have anything to do with it, but I can play it just for the covert symbol, so.
Yes.
Yeah. Which means I get to KO that one.
Okay, okay. For you, sir.
And then I will take another sidekick.
Oh,
I like sidekicks.
Yeah, sidekicks rock, man. You all done? Okie dokie doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, goody, another scheme twist. So nothing happens to me because I don't have any more genes. I already got rid of mine. Did you draw a Jean Grey card, or do you have any?
I did not draw any, so.
And I don't think you had any that you played your last turn, otherwise you'd have lost them. So, all right. So I draw a card. Hey, that was kind of convenient. All right. So that gives me 4 attack, 5, 6, 7, 8 total attack. I'll just knock one of these gals out. And then I do have 3 total recruits, so I'll grab a sidekick. And Carmen, it is your turn.
I have my little buddies. I'll be able to draw lots of cards. Okay. Jean Grey. And oh my gosh, it wasn't a bunch of Jean Greys in a row.
Okay, no ambush.
So no ambush, so we're good. Alright. So I will turn my sidekicks in and get 4. I get
nice.
To draw 4.
This could be it. Come on, Carmen. You need 7 psychic energy blast.
2. I don't think I can. I'm pretty sure that's in my discard pile.
Oh.
4. Okay.
Or at least 12 attack.
Let's see what. So I play that, and that means I get to draw another card. Wait, I have to play this first.
Yeah.
I play that. Now I get to draw a card. Oh, sheesh. Stupid agents, yes.
I heard you need me. Did you call?
X gene, I get +1, so I do get +1 because that's.
So you have 3 psychic energies, 5 psychic
5
energies. Oh, you're so close.
So close.
You can kill Lady Deathstrike with them at least.
Then I play this, which does allow me to draw an extra card next turn. And this is going to allow me to rescue a bystander. Okay, so we will rescue a bystander. And that was 5, right? 5 psychic
5
energy.
Psychic, so you can get Lady Deathstrike with that one.
4 fight.
Okay.
So
yeah,
that doesn't let me do anything. Well, that stinks.
Well, at least she was able to get her though, and you do get to KO one of your heroes, so you can get rid of one of your silly guys. So
goodbye.
And then I got you your sidekick because I figured that's what you'd probably want to recruit. So. Yeah, we don't want to pull from the HQ. Are nice. So. All right, so let's see what I get. All right, so we got to draw another one. And ambush. Each player reveals their hand and chooses a 3-cost hero from it. Typhoid Mary dominates those heroes. Well, crap. I wanted that card.
I'm still shuffling.
Well, what stinks is I think I would have generated enough to be able to finish this game if that did not happen. So you're going to have to put 1 underneath her. So I will return that to draw 2 cards.
If I have a 3-cost.
Yeah, it has to be a 3-cost.
So far.
I'll return that to draw 2 cards. Well, maybe I wouldn't have anyways because I seem to be drawing, yeah, all my starter cards. So no big deal. Draw a card. So that I'll just play that. So that's only 3, 4, 5, 6 attack. So 6 total attack, which I can get one of these genes. Actually, I could get her if I wanted. But genes are how we lose the game. So, well, but of course she could just go right back into here. So
yeah,
I will get her. So now you get 1 and I get 1 of those.
Oh, okay.
So just give me back the one I had. And then you take, yeah, there you go. All right. Then I had which all I'm doing is just grabbing one of him. I'm not buying nothing else. I do not want to touch that. All right, Carmen, you're up.
Okay, I have a motley assortment of cards.
Why do you only have 5 cards drawn?
Again, because I lost my Jean Grey.
Why did you lose your Jean Grey?
It was in my hand when you, dominated her or whatever with one of those.
All right, so it's just the Hellfire Club that flipped over for you.
Okie dokie.
So nothing.
Well, that's nothing exciting. Well, let's get rid of my sidekick.
Oh, good. Okay, draw 2 cards.
Draw 2. Oh, my shield agent. He is so helpful.
As in not.
Okay. What am I going to do here? I need a light show card for that one, so I'll play this one first. And then I will play this one, so that gives me 3.
Plus
that gives
3,
me
4, 5, 6, 7 attack.
Attack. Then I
5 more?
play this
or
one.
6 more, I mean?
That lets me draw a card.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
What did you get?
I don't get the X gene, but I got another psychic piercing energy card. Okay. So that is 4, 7.
All right, you got Jean then.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And then this was 7, 8, which I want to get this one, so that's what. And then I could get this.
Okay. And then your fight against Jean.
Gain a hero from the KO pile that costs 7 or more. Okay.
That would probably be these red ones here, so it doesn't really matter, but there you go.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because this is it, right?
Right, so we're going to go into the final showdown, which means we're both just going to...
So I get to KO.
I cannot believe we came back and won this.
I know.
That is absolutely shocking.
That was looking really scary there for a while. Okay.
Wow. That is so amazing.
So, this is it.
Yeah, we just do the final showdown. So, go ahead and turn it off. I'll play mine. We'll see how much I can come up with, and then it'll go to you to see how much you come up with. And whoever wins the final showdown deals the final blow, and gets this card here. So, all right. So let's see what I can do. I will draw 1 card. Whenever you rescue a bystander this turn, you get +1 recruit point. Well, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that. So we'll do a light show. So now I'm at 4. Oh, I do get to rescue a bystander. So, cool. Rawr. Oh, looky, it's a new one. Wolf's Bane. Bystander New Mutants. When you rescue this bystander, gain it as a hero. Cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Alright, we'll put him in my discard then. So that does give me +1 recruit. So now that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 total points for me.
Okay.
All right. So, Carmen, let's see what you got. Go ahead.
Sidekick.
Ah!
Oh. Another sidekick.
All right. Draw 2 more.
I got a shield trooper. He's exciting.
So that's 1.
Oh, man.
2, 3. You got to have
4, 5.
I'm feeling good about this.
6, 7.
I'm feeling really good about this.
8, 9. What, do the piercing energies count?
Yeah, I'd imagine so. 8,
10,
9,
11, 12,
10,
13.
11.
That's it.
Yay! So I did the final blow on her. Wow, only by 2 points though. That was pretty cool.
14, because that has the X gene. By
1 point then. All right, we'll count up our points. We'll see who won the game. final score, I had 44, and Carmen?
43.
That was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. So it did really come down to, if I wouldn't have got that, then you would have won.
Yeah,
so
I'm really surprised.
by 1 point, too.
It seemed like you were really doing a lot better than me.
You started making a big comeback, though, towards the end of the game, because you kept hitting her at the end of the game. But we'll talk about that in our conclusion. That was cool. That was so cool. I loved it. I was sweating bullets that was going to be a quick defeat for us.
Yeah, it sure seemed
Three
like
masterminds popping up. I mean, what was that, like 6 turns in and we've already had like 2 masterminds?
Yeah,
I mean,
our deck was almost gone, like right off the bat.
It's a good thing they added those sidekicks into this, because without the sidekicks, I don't think we would have had much of a shot.
Right.
Which were allowing us to draw the extra cards.
It was really interesting because pretty early, maybe halfway through the game, we couldn't buy anymore because we were afraid to buy anymore from the headquarters in case our deck would run out.
That's why it was, you know, so good that we finally were able to build up a deck, and then it was kind of like, okay, don't buy anymore.
Now we're done.
Yeah, there was 2 more Master Strikes to go, so you figure even if 1 more would have appeared, we still would have been okay. We still would have been alive. But it would not by much. We'd have been hanging by a thread.
Yeah.
There were still 3 Jean Grey cards that could have escaped as well. So obviously we did kind of fuddle through some of this. This is the very first time we opened up and looked at any of these cards, guys. So this was an entirely, you know, a learning experience for us. So, you know, I apologize. We probably did kind of, you know, take longer to try to understand and dissect the cards. It's because we literally just busted this open and we thought, you know what? Let's just sit down, we're going to play the Dark Phoenix, and let's just see what happens. So.
Yeah, some of the keywords are pretty cool. They're different. I thought that it was going to be a big problem, that keyword X-Gene, because it relies on your discard pile, and I was like, oh my gosh, my discard pile could end up being huge. But it really wasn't that big of a deal.
No.
Every time I would check, my discard pile wasn't that huge, and you know, you've got time because you set up your cards at the end of your turn. And you've got time while your opponent, partner, whatever you call the other players, whenever they're doing their turn, you have time to look through your discard pile. So it's not a big deal.
You can call me your friend with benefits. No, what I think is cool about the X-Gene, which is, it's just an interesting new, you know, trigger. But what is cool is that if Gene would have popped up in that, you know, row where, you know, with the where you fight, the villain row, the city, we could have, and if she would have had that silly little icon with the instinct, we could have defeated her, put her in our discard, then played one of our other cards, then immediately been able to, you know, trigger that X-Gene, or you just use it to be able to recruit. The problem with this scenario, though, was that Dark Phoenix was destroying our headquarters, so it got to the point where it was like, I don't care.
We didn't want to recruit.
Yeah, I don't care if there is an instinct character to recruit. I don't want it. You know, just, you know, I don't want it. Psychic energy. That's the thing I think is the. It's so awesome. What a great idea.
So powerful. Honestly, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, it's going to be, you know, it's going to be another symbol. And so then all of my cards aren't going to work together. So I wasn't really very happy with that idea. But wow, it worked really well.
you tagged her 2 times, I believe, with psychic energy, didn't you? Yeah. Alone. And that kind of worked out, because, I mean, I could have been buying up the psychic energy cards, but then you're fighting over them cards, and it's like, no, I've got a pretty good combat deck. Let you just keep taking the psychic energy.
You know, you're on a team. You don't want to take all
Right.
If we both were taking cards, then I don't think that they would have been very powerful, because you don't really have enough to do anything with,
not in this scenario, unfortunately.
Right.
I think if we weren't destroying our headquarters, then we both probably could have taken them, but
there weren't a whole lot left. So.
Yeah, there wasn't. And it worked out very well. And that's the way you and I always play. We don't really care about counting up our score at the end. We just do it just because everybody always asks, well, who won? Well, we worked together much. We won. That's who won. Exactly. We always feel like if we beat the game, then we won as a team. I don't really care about the points at the end. That's bleh.
It is nice to feel like you're at least doing something, though, you know, rather than the other player doing everything the whole game.
Something you guys didn't get a chance to see, which really kind of stunk, was that there are traps now. Do you guys, have you ever watched my Predator legendary video, the traps that popped up? Exact same thing, but there are traps now that come in the villain decks that basically pop up, and then you have to have a, you get one turn to try to be able to solve the trap, and if you don't, it triggers. So for instance, the one that we just fought with the Hellfire Club, there was a trap that you basically would have to make sure there were no Hellfire villains in the city, and if you didn't, then you would have suffered this 6 damage or whatever. So anyways, there's all kinds of little traps that can pop up. They're one shots. There's also whores that come out, HORRORS.
Make sure that's clear.
I know everybody was like, oh yeah. But anyways, there are whores that do pop up. And I haven't quite yet figured out how to incorporate these in, but I did see some of the scenarios do call for you to use the whore deck. And what they do is, so each non-henchman villain has +1 attack. There's all kinds of things. The mastermind has +2 attack. But there's a whole deck of these things, which is cool. The other thing, too, is what I was showing you in the video, that each one of the masterminds has now 2 sides. The only thing I saw, I believe... yes. And if we would have played the epic side of Dark Phoenix, it would have used the horror deck. That's the difference. So we'd have had this, plus she would have been harder to hit. So
wow.
Yeah.
Try that next time.
Oh, I know that does sound fun, doesn't it? I love it. All right. So do you want to talk? I've been talking so much. Do you want to talk about some of the characters that you?
Yeah. Well, let's talk about another mastermind here. We have Mojo. And you remember him from X-Men episodes where he ran this gladiator theater and he had the X-Men fighting against each other, really creepy.
And that's when we met Longshot. That's when he came a part of the cartoon.
And this one with the multiple arms, remember her from that same episode? It was a series, not just one episode, but yeah. So we've got some different characters here. And believe it or not, there are more men. And we used all women in our
Well, no, actually what I wanted to do is, I didn't talk to you about this before, and Carmen, this is the first time you've seen them all laid out. But check this out. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 all female characters, okay? All female. We have 7 all male, and then we have a half and half deck of male and female. So a great diverse set that I feel like...
This one's female.
Well, that's a villain group.
Oh, okay.
So it's a great diverse set compared to what we've been used to in the past, where we've basically seen all just men. This has got a lot of females, and the reason why I chose all females, because I thought that'd be really cool to show you guys that Legendary has really, been listening, I think, to our female audience, that we want more female characters to be able to play with, and they were great, powerful characters. One of the things, too, is you could play as the Phoenix, which I thought was really neat. And what's crazy is she KOs cards like left and right, which is really, really cool. I'd love to sit down and play with her. I didn't want to put her into this one because we already had Jean Grey in the city.
Right.
We had the Dark Phoenix were fighting, and then to use the Phoenix as well just seemed like Phoenix overload. So, anyways.
It would be kind of cool though, because Phoenix fighting against the Dark Phoenix,
kind of like she's struggling.
Yeah, yeah.
That is true. I should probably put her in. You're right.
Right.
Anything else you'd like to highlight real quick? You remember the Shi'ar?
I do remember the Shi'ar. You can put Professor X's girlfriend in with the villain deck, apparently. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we have a bunch of the Shi'ar, which that was one of my favorites as well, with just the X-Men, because that actually came at the same time as the Dark Phoenix, because if you remember, they were going to try to destroy the Dark Phoenix, and then I just always remembered that one episode in the cartoon where Phoenix actually was defeated, and she was talking to Scott about how beautiful it was, and such a great cartoon. If you've never watched the X-Men cartoons from the 90s, watch them.
And then of course we have Beast, one of my favorites. Beast. I can't wait to play with him.
Yeah, Banshee, Cannonball. We got a lot of great characters. So in short, guys, this is a phenomenal set. It is really just, the Civil War set, and we had the Secret Wars and all that. They're good, okay? Legendary is always good when we get sets, but this is my heart right here.
Yeah. This one stands out to me more. It's like, oh yeah, X-Men.
Yeah, because this is what you and I used to always watch. So this is special to me. I love this set. I'm sure we'll see all teams of Avengers and stuff.
I really love that piercing energy. I think it's really cool that there's a separate ability for psychic powers. I think it really makes sense with X-Men because there's a lot of psychic characters.
Yeah, there really are.
Yeah.
And really they need to do this now with, they need to create a new deck for Professor X, Emma Frost. There's so many characters really now that need to have this psychic ability.
Yeah.
Like what we saw with Psylocke. All right, guys. I mean, we could ramble on how much we love this. And if you want, we could talk 30 more minutes about it, but truthfully, I think you guys get the point. We absolutely love it. If you love the X-Men, if you love Legendary, this is a no-brainer expansion. Pick it up. I'll talk with Carmen, and maybe we'll try to do another scenario for you guys as well, because I think it would be a lot of fun to do Mojo or Arcade or I don't know, Onslaught or maybe Deathbird or the Shadow King. I don't know! That's the beauty of it. There's so much good stuff in this. So, want to wrap it up for us?
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.